Good morning, it's Lauren from Crafty Hippie. I'm going to show you how to make these lovely pendants today. I don't know if you can see those, really pretty. I've basically made these using a wooden washer and some designer series paper from Stampin Up. Obviously you can use whichever paper you like. This is the Eastern Palace specialty designer series paper. It's worked out absolutely perfect. This little mandala here perfectly fitted my wooden washer. So yeah, I'll show you how to make these. So you take your designer series paper, and this is an old scrap. This is a retired piece, just a piece that I've got out of my scraps box, just so I can show you today. And I'm using the 1 3/8 of an inch punch. So basically, I just punched that little circle. Now this one was perfect for the size of my wooden washer. Obviously Stampin' Up do lots of circular dies and punches, so it's just a matter of finding the closest circle to the size of your wooden washer. Obviously you might choose to go right up to the edge. In this case my punch has left just a little bit of wood showing, but actually I really think that adds to the necklace. So I cut out the first circle and then I lined it up, and I actually found that it was easier to turn it over, draw a little circle inside with a pencil, which then helped me cut out the smaller hole, and it meant that when I put my piece of paper back on the wooden washer, it fit perfectly. So that's a 1/2 inch punch there. So as you can see, that works absolutely perfectly with my sizing. So the next thing I did was I got some snail, and I just put a little layer of snail on there, stuck it down. I made sure there were no lumpy bits, so that there was a nice flat surface to stick down onto. And then basically you cover the top of your designer series paper in glue. So you can use the fine tip glue pen, that will dry clear. I've actually got some retired Crystal Effects left, so in this instance I actually use that because I wanted to use that up. So if you've got some of that in the cupboard still, you can use that. If not, the fine tip glue pen from Stampin' Up works just as well. And then you have to put that aside to dry. You have to leave that for quite a long time. I touched mine a few hours later and I left some little sort of finger marks in there. You need to leave that overnight ideally. And the amount of glue that you put on it will affect your colour of your picture. So I don't know if you can see that there, but it's the same picture, but this one is slightly darker because it's got less glue on. This one's got loads of glue on, and yeah, the colour's faded a bit, so be mindful of how much glue you're putting on. So you leave that to dry overnight, and then basically you find some string, or in this case I've used hemp, some lovely cord to make your necklace with, and then I have just picked some beads that I think go well, and I've just threaded my necklace. And that's it. It really is as simple and as easy as that, and you've got a lovely bohemian necklace. I'm going to be putting this video on YouTube and on my website, so you can go there for the tutorial for more information. It's at www.craftyhippie.co.uk. Thank you, goodbye.